Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome to Pollen, a psychological horror game type thing. I like these, or rather, I find these very interesting. I do enjoy psychological horror games, and let me be clear, this is definitely a psychological horror game, not a jump scary game, because I am such a wuss and don't like being scared sufficiently that when I'm investigating whether to do a psychological horror game, I actually write to the devs and say, by the way, are there going to be jump scares in this? And only if I'm convinced there's not, do I actually proceed. So yes, this is a psychological spooky horror game, but I feel psychological horror is too wide a genre. We need kind of like a subgenre for Pollen, because Pollen is part of the where have all the bloody scientists gone genre. You know, things like Soma, System Shock, kinda Dead Space, I guess, if you like. Maybe even Half-Life 1 in some ways, where you just show up to a base that's doing a thing in space, and everyone's gone missing, and you have to figure out where they've bloody gone. This is one of those, apparently. So anyway, let's get into this, shall we? 1963, President Kennedy survives an assassination attempt. Okay, so we're alternate historying. That's good, and I'm also glad that the alternate history isn't what if the Germans had won World War II, which the gaming industry in general seems so utterly obsessed with, it's actually started to become a little bit worrying. So the big thing to change is a big interplanetary resource search scheme thingy. Very, very nice, okay? And in 1993, a major discovery on Saturn's moon Titan, and a research base M is set up for studying it. I'm guessing that, yep, that brings us to now. So we are in the mid-alternate 1990s. And here we are in the good old MPT3. I love the MPT3. And I've got myself 2 buttons. Rama Industries.
Thank you for answering the social relationship section of this interview. Now, for the last section, please answer the questions as truthfully and as quickly as possible.
Press the blue button to continue. Screw your rules. So I identify myself more as male. Oh, you're asking a hell of a question there, game. I am male, but like in a computer game, 90% of the time I will go for female. So, Mo. There we are, female, lovely. I'm interested in technical devices. Sure, why not? I'll go for, I'm interested in technical devices. I prefer teamwork to working on. Well, given I do, work by myself every single day, probably solo. Let's say solo. That makes me suitable for space travel. I like plants and flowers. Sure, why not? Yeah, sure. I plan carefully rather than acting immediately. I'm going to say I plan. Yes, I do. And while reading, you suddenly realise there is a bee crawling on your arm. I want a third option, because you don't try and kill it, because bees, when they're dying, they'll, sting you. But if you let it be, it's still on your arm. Could you not just gently try and encourage it to leave? Yeah, probably let it be. You're less likely to get stung if you let it be. But why am I curious for my job interview for flipping going into space? We're asking questions about, are there going to be giant space bees? I really hope there's not. I'm actually as some of you may remember, when I did the Solars project, there's a whole bunch of stuff in nature I don't particularly like. Venus flytraps freak me out. Giant squid kind of freak me out a little bit. Jellyfish really freak me out. And I don't like bees. Basically, I don't like most things in nature. This is why I stay inside a lot. I'd love to be a gardener. No, strongly disagree. I'd be a terrible gardener. In general, I think my garden would all die. Let's not send me. Ooh, I'm doing a little answer pin card there. That's nice. So am I allowed to go to space?
While we evaluate the answers, please take a look at the benefits and terms of agreement on your right and left.
Okay, and then go. Oh, and by the way, this game's got I think it's in beta, but it's Oculus Rift support. Ooh. Hello. Please have a pleasant assignment. I can be a technical engineer. Na. Good. So yes, I can work in Rama Industries, and I get full upkeep in my own private room. Oh, magnificent. And employees' children get free education. Well, that would be a good way of luring me into space. Yes. 2-year continuous contract, working in distant locations. Yes, Saturn, that is quite distant, and no possibility of time off. Beautiful. Love it. So, do I accept? No. There's no option. Interesting job market they've got in the future, or past, or alternate past. So we skip forward and it's 1995. Presumably it took me a little while just to bloody get to Saturn. And we are approaching Titan, the moon of Saturn.
This is Saturn HQ. You have your first task as the new technician of Base M. We have lost our communication link with the base. Re-establish the comm link between HQ and the comm station. When this is done, we will send further instructions. HQ out.
Alright, got it. So, ooh, yes, I've got a proper little helmet here. So if I look down, I can see my helmet. Oxygen, suit pressure, incoming transmission, low battery. As I was saying there before I got interrupted, this has kind of got, I think it's in beta, but it's got Oculus Rift support. So yeah, you can actually kind of do this in virtual reality. And I've always said, if there's one genre that's going to kind of really work in VR, it's going to be horror. And wait, are we landing in Kraken Mare? Which I would translate as the Sea of the Kraken. Of all the places we could put the base, let's not put it in the Sea of the bloody Kraken. And here we are, off our little landing pod on Titan. Excellent, good old Titan. I've no idea if Titan is actually this colour. I'm going to assume it is. So what have we got going on here? We've got okay, run. Don't know what that does. Ooh, zoom in on left trigger, run on left button. That is ooh, flashlight. Okay, I've got your main button is a flashlight. A is a flashlight. And we've got a crouch, don't know, and a little jump. Alright, lovely. So this, I'm guessing, is, yeah, they sent us to do the comms, and this is the comm station. This seems like an excellent place to start off. So left button activates things. That flashlight's probably quite useful. Through here, yep, can turn on my flashlight. Yes, don't worry, game, I'm one bloody step ahead of you. And then we've got a thing. So just grab this and then turn it on. And then turn it back off again. And then, oh, no, off. Turn it off. Turn it off. I want to leave it off. I turned it back off, but it's working anyway. Beautiful. This is bloody efficient technology in the future and or past.
Data won't reach Facey. There's not much we can do. We won't be here anymore. Do you think that... Why is the comm link to HQ back on?
That's me. I fixed it.
Did I undo that already?
Can't be. I just saw him heading to the generator. Bloody hell. Phil, they didn't listen. They sent someone.
Goddamn Rama executives.
You there, in the comm station.
Hello.
I'm the operating director here, Amanda P.o.l.l.E.N. Listen, there is no time to explain, but all the mission data is being loaded in the cargo train. We're sending it to Base 2 before
This is Saturn HQ. Good. We have the comm link up. Thank you. Next, you should head to Base M. On your way there, you could lower the weather station telescope to protect it from the storm. HQ out.
Okay. Just didn't get the feeling that the scientists who are already here don't want me here, which means, okay, so this could go either one of two ways. Which is, because we're in Where Are the Bloody Scientists Gone game, that means there's two ways this has gone. Either they've started worshipping the Pollen, the Pollen is their new god, they see me as a heretic and they're trying to kill me before, you know, before I try and take the Pollen away from them. Or the Pollen's dangerous and they're trying to destroy it before it gets back to Earth. You know, more of the waters of Mars type scenario. So we've got a nice map here. What is all of this? Hang on. Hang on, blimey. Okay, I'm not going to remember all of that. Hopefully there'll be another map later. It'll be fine. And then we've got base personnel. So, Amanda P.o.l.l.E.N, woman I was just speaking to there, the operating director. Philip P.o.l.l.E., presumably her husband. I guess it kind of... Actually, I guess it does... I was about to say, it kind of makes sense that a husband and wife team would come out here for a team mission. But no, you probably, if you're putting together a team of like 5 people who are going to, you know, live alone together in space for 5 years, the last thing you'd want is really like a husband and wife team. Because, like, what if they get, like, cliquey and spend all the time with each other? That kind of excludes everyone else. Or if they fall out or have some sort of marital difficulty out in space, that's really, really bloody awkward. So, maybe not a good idea. Patrick Kowalski is listed as the lead technician. But that photo there is clearly... Oh. That photo's on top of a different photo. Karen Kowalski has got that photo there. Yeah, pop that there. So... The original lead technician was Patrick Kowalski. But now, not anymore. Now, Karen Kowalski, I'm guessing his wife? His wife, I guess? Has taken over. So they were both technicians. Why is he not technician anymore? Maybe he didn't accept the Pollen as the new god. That sounds like a reasonable sort of assumption to make. Right, let's head on our way. I think we've learnt everything we can from here. I hope we're not supposed to be memorising those numbers, though. Oh dear, this could be one of those games where you're supposed to, like, you know, write down numbers on a little pad of paper next to you because they'll be useful later. But hopefully not. Right, forward, onto the lift. I'm guessing that's the... Ooh, that'll be the thing that told me to put down later. And And then that's the base over there, I guess.
Ion, didn't you hear? Brahma sent a replacement and the comm link is already up. They didn't listen to us.
What? I better hurry then.
Oh, I get the distinct feeling they do not want me here, and specifically they're going to not want me here and they're going to want to kill or trap me or something. Yeah, I feel like their religion is now flipping the bloody pollen. Right, storm warning. Just grab this and then rotate the analog stick. Yeah, I think you can kind of see that this game was sort of made with Oculus in mind. There's a lot of, like, interact with things in a way that would be fun if you're in virtual reality sort of way. So yes, if you have an Oculus, maybe, yeah, this could be like, this is probably one of the more interesting things. Like, I really think VR is an interesting thing. I'm not that excited by it personally, but like, I see how it is potentially an exciting new frontier in gaming. But I will say, like, of all the games I've seen, like, that launched with the Oculus, none of them struck me as particularly interesting. The most interesting I saw was Adrift, where you were, like, in space. Oh, hang on.
For a moment. I'm putting on the suit and entering the airlock.
All right, Ion. Play it safe.
Alright, Ion.L.E.N entering the airlock, so I just need to... Why are they... You know, if they don't want me to get involved, why would they... Oh, unless they're planning to, like, lock me out or something. Or generally do bad things to me. I'm not sure. But yeah, the most interesting I found was like Adrift, where you were like floating in space and stuff. But even that didn't look like it had that much in the way of gameplay. This feels like it's got more actual gameplay, and horror feels like a good way for VR to work. So this feels like it could be, I don't know, to me it feels like intuitively it should be one of the best games on the Oculus, just in terms of actually having a game in the game. And, oh, hello. We're having a bit of a wibble here. I'm guessing that there is pollen. Right, pollen. And yes, I know how to jump game. I've already done it. So, move on forward. Some nice... Oh. Oh dear. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Beeping. Suit pressure. Crack on the suit. Right, there's a crack in the suit then. Good, good, good. Oh, I'm kind of glad I'm not playing the Oculus version at this point. This would be horrible to watch your air slowly draining out of your suit while there's random bleeping coming around you in Oculus Vision would be a horrible, horrible thing. This will be the base then. I can't bloody see. Blimey heck. It is blocked. Hang on. Oh, thing. Push a thing. Yes. Push a, yeah. Pull it up. And that gets, is that? Barricade is down. Nice. Over. Come on. Faster. We are dying out in the air here, and that is not a good thing. In general, it's just not a good thing. It's not a good thing in the slightest. And in we go. M! This is the base. Research base M. Research base M is the best research base. It's probably not. It's probably a terrible research base. I wish I'd been stationed at research base K. I like research base K. And into the airlock. Now we just need to seal it all up nice and quick. And pull. Pull is good. And that is... Are you closing? That's closing! Good. Now do I have to do anything else? Do I have to push buttons to stop the thing happening? Then the... Oh, it's the NFP. The NF is P. Then... am I supposed to know what these acronyms stand for? Oxygen something? Atmospheric something pressure? Safe. Good. Alright. We're in. We are in. And... Ion.L.E.N. That was his name, wasn't it? Yeah, Ion.L.E.N. should be somewhere around here. And... Ooh, hello. Oh. Hello. The heck is going on? Yeah, crouch down. Ion.L.E.N. Okay. Yep, got his card. Ooh, hello. Down on the D-pad. What does that do, game? That is... Oh, I've kept his card. Okay, so I guess everyone on the station... Oh, everyone on the station has... Presumably there's a thing for their access cards. There'll be one for Phil and Amanda and the other one. So, yes, okay. I'm guessing that means that I'm never going to meet them. They're all going to be bloody dead before I get to them. Fine. And then we got some just tools, things... Hydroponics. Hydroponics is locked. And I cannot get it open. And then... Ooh, transmit. Can I speak to Amanda? Like, why would they not acknowledge me? Speak to me. Turn up the volume. Turn up the volume. Hello? Hello? I know you might not want me here for some reason, but please... that helmet stopped. So gonna... Oh! That helmet is got... What's it got? The helmet's got something in it. I don't bloody trust it. I'm guessing that is... Ooh. Is that... Yeah. Oh. Gravity has a bit of a wibble. If I get close to the helmet, then I'm guessing that's... Yeah, p.o.l.l.e.n. So his spacesuit got a bit of... I'm guessing this is... Oh. And all my things start flashing. Oh, there's like electrical interference if I get close to it because all my buttons start flashing. What happened to him, by the way? What happened to... He's just been, like, disintegrated. There's nothing bloody left. Shake whatever's left of iron out of the boot, alright? We can use this boot for something. Yeah, he looks like he's actually just been straight up mulched. Okay. With the door locked, I'm guessing I've got no real option but to go and investigate this here helmet. Hello. What on earth? No, not you. Go away. No, give the helmet. Give me the helmet. The heck is one of these? So, grab it. Spin it round. Oh! And that there would be the pollen. And now it's dark. The heck? It's dark. The helmet's there. It's dark. But, oh, hello. Some spacesuits are gone. Karen Skowalski and Vizali Rowanchik. That was the medical officer and the lead technician. There. Oh, no, there's a spacesuit there. Does that mean she left? She went away. Oh, flashy thing. Flashy thing is good. I like the flashy thing. Are you still going to be friends? Are you still doing the thing? Are you still... No, you're fine now. You're calm. Okay, I'm guessing you've taken me wherever it is you wanted me to go. Press play. Hang on, what's this? Who are you? Does that like... I'm not sure if that looks like any of the photos of her. I don't think it does. Doesn't look like... Maybe that's Karen. I can't remember what she looked like now.
It's been months now. Maybe almost a year or something. I guess it is December already. And today I broke out of the airlock. I took the jackhammer, removed the outer door, and I don't know what to make of this. I know this is connected to that thing in the cave. The entity. After all the time I've been here, the things I've seen, I'm beginning to think there won't be a rescue.
She took a jackhammer to the airlock. The airlock's open. Oh, there's no air. There's no air in here at the moment. Fine. So, we presumably can't do anything. There's no power anyway. Fine. Well, maybe there's emergency power outside. But, ooh. Right. So, you try and step outside now. And there's... just bounces you back. We're in a weird, wibbly... pollen dimension. Okay. Then we got... Ooh. The door mechanism. Alright. I've got one of them now. And then we've got... Hang on. Other things. Standard base door and ventilation manual. Repairing and replacing parts of the door in the air. Oh! Oh, I think I see what the game's implying. The game is implying I need to... whatever one of these is. No. So if I've got that, yes, I've got this in my inventory. So I'm allowed to like get it and like look at it. And it's a door module connector. Everything's modular because we're in space, so it makes sense that everything will be nice and modular. So does that mean if I'm still down there? Okay, fine. You just stay. Everything just stay perfectly still. If I just shove this in here, yeah, shove it on. Nice. So now it's all... By the way, is anyone here? No, no one would be here. Also, who was I speaking to? I don't even know who I was speaking to there. I'm not sure. Can I do anything? Can I... Oh, the other buttons too. I can have the tape. Nothing else written on it. Just help. Okay. Oh, no, don't turn off the flashlight. Turn off the flashlight. Okay. That is the help tape. Open up the door. And this is hydroponics, didn't it say? Yeah, hydroponics. So where they were growing things. And yes, pollen. Pollen where things all went a little bit on the wrong side. So there's... the heck? Up there. Wibbly things that have made it go dark. Alternate dimension? Past? Not sure. Possibly shouldn't have, given the gas my character just gave there, possibly shouldn't have just, randomly jumped off that. That was probably a bad idea. Then we've got... what was that? There was a noise, but I'm sure everything's fine. Then you just got a tray. Yeah, get rid of that. Anything else what we've got here? Ooh, a light. Ooh, a light. I totally know. No. I want to just keep this. This is useful. I can just carry this around with me, except it's really rather bright. But I guess I could, like, drop it where I needed it or something. But yeah, that's not actually that useful to carry around. Could I maybe just, like, lower it a little bit? Because, like, it is kind of blinding, but it's kind of useful in its own way as well. Ooh, that's quite a nice shadow, actually. Quite a nice shadow it's kind of casting when it rocks from side to side. That's quite nice. Okay. Things. Another boot. Another thing. And another... ooh, hang on, what's that at the side? What's that at the side? Ooh, what's this? 35. What does that mean? I don't even know what that bloody means. Right, okay, hang on. Keep that. Play whatever's in this thing right now, okay? Play.
I tried to keep Amy's research work going on here. Even with the lack of light, the plants seem to be doing fine. But the bees are behaving strangely. They seem to spread some kind of luminescent dust. Well, they're keeping out of reach, so I haven't been able to catch one to examine, but I'll keep trying. If this is some kind of experiment, I wouldn't mind it ending soon and the rescue team coming through the airlock. A week feels like a month when you're alone in the dark.
So I'm guessing the experiment here was actually... can we just, eject that tape, please? Get that tape. This is tape 18. Oh, is this... are the tapes numbered because of chronological order here? Could be. In which case... can I... no, not that one. Hang on. Choose the right tape. So there's help. There's 18. And then... wait, hang on. So if that was 1, 2, 3, 4... no, if they were just, like, in the correct order... then one that was here ought to be number 13, not number 18. But okay. Yeah, let's get this tape here. Get this tape that I've got. Hang on, don't turn the flash off. I always do that by mistake. Shove that in there. What's this tape then? Yeah, play it.
I found our doctor's lighter in the study. Along with the limited power I've been able to generate from the exercise bike and... well, let there be light, as they say. I brought up some fertilizer from the cargo, but that hasn't really perked up the plants at all. I guess I'm not the only one missing sunlight around here.
So it makes sense that this here is a... yeah, this was an experiment into trying to just get agriculture working as normal out in space, which if you were trying to establish permanent colonies in space, you'd need to ultimately get agriculture working in some description or other, because you need to be able to produce your own food and oxygen, and a proper ecosystem would let you actually do that. So that all makes sense. But in order to, like, have plants working normally, you don't just need plants, people, but you also need pollinization, and you need bees. So they brought bees, but the bees ended up not just picking up pollen, they ended up picking up something else. The bees found something else and gathered it and started glowing luminescent. And because they were gathering it and bringing it back here, it ended up getting concentrated in the base in hydroponics. So now there's just glowy stuff. Alright. Door here. Crew quarters. If anyone has survived, and I would bet money they haven't, they'll be in here. Now, I should add, by the way, I'm a little bit more nervous than I would be normally, because in a game like this normally, I just think, you know what, this is just a wandering around, creepy thing, you know, creepy noises, nothing to worry. Oh, what was that? What were you? Just a food tray flickering in the corner of my eye. Except I'm a little bit nervous, of this one because I saw something in the options menu when I was getting set up. Down there in options is aim assist. Now, why would aim assist be an option unless at some point something's going to need to be aimed at? This game's got something actually that's going to potentially attack me in it, which is a little bit on the worrying side. So we've got just a big waste hatch here. Can we do anything? Can't purge. Crack it open, mind. That was a slightly excessively zealous cracking it open. Oh, hello. Something just fell out. Guide into excrement of the space age. Beautiful. A guide of how to deal with human excrement. And then just got a big bag of rubbish in the garbage. And a how to make friends and influence people in space, which someone decided to throw out. Lovely. And then, okay, there's actual proper physics. When you pick something up, you can either, like, just kind of tap it to give it a little kick, or you can give it, like, a big boot by, like, holding RT, and when you're holding something, if you want to throw it further, you can, you can kind of, when you grab something, you can, just kind of, so if I grab a book, if I hold down RT, I can throw it harder and faster. That's nice. On the plus side, if one of the pollen zombies jumps out at me, I can throw a book of cosmic comics at it. Beautiful. We've got another tape player right here. Hello. Ah, but this one's got nothing in it. It's empty. Fine. So nothing to do here. Ooh, hello. Happy holidays. December 1995. We're 10 months in the future. 10 months in the future. And what does home call, lab supply check, plant pollination check? So in December, everything was still normal. December 1995, people were still keeping calendars, you know, trying to keep things going. Or maybe that was just how they kept going. Hang on, there was a chart downstairs. Hang on, back to the first room. Yeah, here we are. Plant mass growth. So the experiment begins in February of 1994. And they had projected figures for, the actual growth, the expected growth, presumably, and the number of bees. So the number of bees steadily rose, as did the projected growth, but the actual growth was rising at a significantly faster rate, so they were doing really, really well. But then, in January of 1995, growth collapsed. Something happened at the beginning of 1995. Now, in February of 1995, I was dispatched to sort it out. Presumably there was some massive technical failure that also knocked out the comms, and I was sent out to go and fix it. But by August of 1995, there was zero growth. Bees weren't even being tracked anymore, either because there were either because there were no bees at all, or because there were way, way, way too many and they'd become zombie pollen bees. Either of those things is feasible. But by August, there was nothing left. So if there was nothing left in August, who's still around in December doing lab checks and making notes? At that point, there's been the experiment's been dead for 3 or 4 months. Who's that person? Are we dealing with alternate dimensions here or something? Okay, we need to figure out more here. I feel like I'm missing a trick so far. So on the center of the kitchen table, we've got ourselves a tape. I mean, there's a tape player through here in the gym. Plug this old girl in. See what goes on. Yeah, shove her in. Shove it in and see what happens. Yeah, turn it on.
I began recording these messages for the researchers, but I guess I'm doing this for myself now. I only found a couple of cassettes, so I had to tape over the old ones. I think this one is going through its 6th re-recording already. The boredom's really been getting to me. Out of desperation, I've decided to break into the study library. I had to manually override the door system. You know, things are getting bad when you're resorting to breaking and entering just to read some of Philip's literary classics. By the time I get out of here, I'll probably be the most sophisticated drama technician in the solar system.
Okay, someone's saying they had to break into the study. Is that this door over here that's in orange, not green? So this door is manual. Okay. Offline, not opening, but... Cable access point. Oh, hello. What? Huh? What? Oh, it's just been taped over really loosely. Right. Panel comes off. Cables. But... everything looks like it's... yeah, hang on. Purple cable into purple, blue into blue, green into green, red into red, yellow into yellow. Everything looks like it's plugged where it should be. So if I just start pulling out some cables, does this do anything? Yeah, just plug out. Yeah, pull out the cables. Like, assume it's like that ship in Killzone Shadowfall where if you unplug everything, no. That didn't help much. I unplugged everything, but the door is still offline. So it's not one of those sealed until the power's all gone, then it opens sorts of doors. Hang on. Have a look-see round here. She must have known something. Aha! I just found something. Down on the ground of the gym, there's this welcome thing. But if you explore the back of it, we've got ourselves a little guide to wiring. And this is suggesting that if I want to... hang on. Turn it that way. So hang on. General diagnostics. So this is the things you have to disconnect. The wires be disconnected. A hydraulics test cycle or manual override. Manual override's got to be what I want, right? So if the second and the fifth one are disconnected, but all the other ones are fine, then that gets me in. Yeah, okay, yep, fine. So the top one. Did I just do that? Yes. Yes! Manual override. Nice. Okay, so that lets me into this next room, which is also dark. Now, she said she'd managed to generate some power using... not much power. Yeah, if you plugged an exercise bike into... ooh, hello. You can actually do that. You can actually fiddle with the thing. Oh, and it's doing something. What the heck is it? What is it doing? The heck is going on here? Power... so, what is this? Oh, it's a little computer game. It's a little computer game. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's a kind of terrible computer game, mine. Literally, this thing is just stuck spinning unless you push a button, in which case it stops spinning. So, that's like... ooh, also, ooh, the perspective is kind of trippy as well. Yeah, and it's... yeah, this is supposed to be 1995. So this is supposed to be, in this alternate universe, this is 2 years before Super Mario 64 came out, and this was apparently the pinnacle of computer gaming that they could come up with. Well, that's disappointing. Yeah, I feel like we should have spent more time, less time colonizing the zombie bee planet, and more time working on our computer games here, guys. So everything's bloody pitch black in here. I feel like this is good. Oh, okay, right. There's a pollen thing over here. Don't look at it yet. No, don't look at it just yet. Make sure we haven't missed anything in here. But yeah, okay. So basically, yeah, we've gone into this new area by virtue of having gone into the, well, presumably, yeah, the future. 10 months into the future when everyone seems to be already like dead and stuff. But now all of a sudden there's an audio deer. The heck? I have no idea what that's for. It feels like the power's off on everything. Now, if I go and have a look-see at this thing, do I get to go back to the original time zone, i.e. the past? That could be useful. Yeah, look at this. Finding the entity on Titan. I found the entity on Titan. It was pretty much hidden on the back of the book labelled Find the Entity on Titan, which is, you know, pretty much the epitome of hiding in plain sight. And we are back in the lovely lit up world. Now this is presumably months in the past. This book is this still a way to go back? Okay, so if I wanted to, I could go back. Oh wait, hang on, who wrote that book? Dr. Philip Poll. Ah, one of the blokes in the station. We saw his name earlier. And oh, that's Philip Poll right there. So Philip Poll is unfortunately a little bit on the also exploded side. Oh, I guess he wore glasses. Never mind. Is anyone out? I'm guessing no one's out there. Hello? Guys? Bloody hell. Now, actually, while I'm in the light universe, first thing I want to explore is, in the gym, is there still the calendar? Because if so, can I verify what date it is? No. No, I can't. Darn. Okay. So, but, ooh, everything's actually working. Everything, ooh, hello. There's actual things. Ooh, and there's a picture. There's a... Ah, guy showing off a very good darts score. Fine. That'll be... Presumably that'll be P.o.l.l.e.n right there, who's dead. And there's a tape right here. Or there's not. We need to shove the tape in fact. Shove the tape in. Listen to tape. Oh, and that's just him putting on some music. Alright, that's kind of cool. That's just this little gym mixtape. Lovely. I can get the... Ooh, the ball. Okay. Right, so... Bit of power, not too much. Done. No. Where'd the ball go? Ball. Nice. There we go. See, there's various things to play with. You can do the, you can do the bikes if you want to, if you really want to kind of just fiddle with the bikes. And it does indeed tell you how many calories you're burning, though. I'm guessing you're not actually burning calories if you're just doing that with your thumb. Lovely. And there's darts and all sorts of things. So where's the, if I could just find that calendar again, if we could just find the bloody calendar again, then I could figure out what flipping day it is. But yeah, everything's nice and lit up now, which is good. Oh, there's that thing I want to be paid attention to. Hello. How do we destroy it? Disperse with gravity ray, and Vasily tried to do that but failed. Detonate insufficient. Generator overload. Destroys the base. Probable cave collapse. Ah, and we've actually got the plan here on the table. So Amy and Philip. Wait, who was Amy? Was Amy even on that list? I don't know. Amy and Philip. I thought there was Ion, Vasily, Amanda. Oh, Amanda is short for... Okay, so Amy, they call Amanda Amy, fine. So Amy and Philip, the husband and wife, take the data to the train. Philip messages the Earth. Amy dispatches the train, Ion, and then Ion generates communication. So presumably this is... Oh. If the base is empty and that was their plan... Then the plan that they basically seem to think was the most workable was generator overload. They're putting the data from the base onto the train, sending it off, messaging Earth about what they're doing, then they're immediately blowing up the place. I'm in a base that's about to explode, aren't I? Yes, I believe I might be. Ooh, an actual vending machine. Nice. Ooh. The hell are you? What? Yeah, get rid of the soda can. Screw you, go over there. The heck is this? I don't know what that is. Oh, is that please call a workman because we're out of bloody food? Is that what that means? Oh, that's quite... Oh, wait. Insert token. Insert token. Ooh. I have to find a token. You actually need to insert tokens to get food. That's a bit... Oh, is that a token? That's a token. Right, okay. Token. Token goes in. Give me the little toy. Yes. Nice. Oh, possibly nice. Also kind of terrifying, but... Oh, it squeaks. This is just the levity I needed from the terrifying murder bee pollen. Excellent. You just go and hang out over here on this here table. It's squeaky like crazy, apparently. That's actually a little bouncy ball thing. Okay, beautiful. I'm glad about life now. See, so I've got these little things on the table. I really hope these aren't marking important rooms, by the way, because I'm more kind of interested in seeing whether there's more squeaky toys in the vending machine at this point. Now, let's go back in the study in case there's something useful going on in the study here. Let's just check everything here, because now everything's changed and makes a lot more sense. Oh, hello. That is, yeah, Karen Kowalski. Okay, that's the third of my... 5 keys. I've already found 3 of those keys. And there's this is presumably like a hot plate, right? Can I just whack it up to max? There we are. And then turn it on to that. Yeah, there we are. Max something or another. Now we just take the paper thing and put it onto... No, put the paper thing onto the now heated hot plate, please. Photo of a cat here in the kitchen. Alright, coffee. See, this place was actually sort of... Oh, there's the calendar. Yes. February. No day is circled and they're not been... Oh, no. The first is crossed out. It's the 2nd of February. Today. So we are indeed in February 95. So now we're back in the past. The pollen is time travel pollen. For, obvious reasons. Then we've got these guys playing the computer game. Non-scientific approach to space travel. Yep. That was indeed that. Just put that back over there. And then them just base M 20 Titan years. Okay, so they'd only been here a while, but on Titan years that was more. Fine, stick that back on the wall. Okay, I think we've seen everything here. I wonder if there was... Actually, I was in a rush to find that calendar, so I probably missed something in the flipping study, which is the room I actually spawned in. So, just in case... Oh, yeah, there was the audio thingy. The audio day, what's-a-majibber. So what does this do? Nothing at all. Right, crack it open. No, eject. What's this? Dia number 1 city. Can this go in here? That goes in there. And one thing lights up. Okay. Okay. Find more tapes. Dear number 4. Planet. Stick it in there. Number 4. Right. Need to find more of these here tapes. One on the side here. Dear number 3. Mars. So, what? Planet. What's this even doing? I guess this is going to activate something up on the screen. Oh, is this chess? Chess but on hexes. That's like my favourite game ever. Is that even a thing? Ooh, chess but on hexes. I might need to look that up after I'm done playing this game. I'm kind of curious if that actually chess on hexes is actually a thing. And then I'm guessing on the shelves here. Aha! Okay, grab there. Shove the ladder over to there. No, shove the ladder over to this side because I saw a tape up there. Yep. Now climb the ladder. Grab this. Beautiful. Dia number 2. Jungle. Where the heck is the jungle? So that's 4 tapes. But I need to get one more. Because I think we need... Yeah, we're short one. We need to find one more tape. Because until we find the 5th tape, it doesn't seem to do anything. I think I've explored everything in here. Right, I might need to go and find that other tape. Somewhere else. Was there a tape on this table by any chance? No, but now it's much lighter. I can see what's going on here. So there's a little cleaning storage here. Slide this open. Ooh, this is nice. Some toilet paper, water, spare stuff. All makes sense. This is all nice and clean and well laid out. And if we go upstairs, I like the past. The past is better lit. I like it when the past is better lit. I like how everything's kind of warm, glowy. This is Ion's room, but I've got Ion's key card. And that means I'm allowed to go into Ion's room. So he's got, what's this? This is so everyone's got their own little private toilet. And can I push the button? Yes, I can. I can indeed push the button. I can push the button for some slightly terrible... actually, this game doesn't look that bad, but that's that's not spectacular water. Never mind. And then we've got a little house of cards. Pull out that house of cards. Screw your house of cards. A camera, book. Notes. This could be useful for figuring out what's going on. Things have gone south here on Titan. Dr. Romanchek is dead. Oh, Visily. Oh wait, he? Oh, I thought Visily Romanchek was a woman from the photo, but never mind. Apparently, Visily Romanchek was a person. Kilty tried to destroy something we've been studying for over a year. The others were in the room too when it kind of exploded. He was the only one who died, vanished, or something. Since he is gone and science has turned lethal, I don't want to stay here anymore. Dad, send me a shuttle to take me home. I'll be happy to join the something core. Yep, the something core. You go over there now. Crack this. No, don't crack it open. Don't kick it. Crack it open. What have we got down here? I need to find that 5th tape. I'm hoping it's going to be in one of these rooms. Logically, actually, it would be in the room of the tape we found downstairs. Ooh, there's a tape player here. A couple of tapes in his room, but I think they're just music tapes, which is fine. And then we've got, what was his bedtime reading? The Investigation. Lovely. So, nothing particularly good in here. What I need to do is, there'll be 2 other rooms I can access up here. So we've got, don't have the key to Visily Romanchek's room. That's fine. Then we've got Phil Poll. Okay, so I found his card. Found his card. So this is now... Ooh, his room's nice. Oh, I like the rooms a bit different. They've got, like, personality. So his room's really kind of, like, nice and clean and organised. And got a nice... typewriter here. Ooh. Nice. And he's got... Ooh, his certificates as well. So he was a doctorate of philosophy. He sent a doctor of philosophy into space. Alright. I would have sent someone more like a technician or something, but... Alright, go for it. You send the philosophers to Saturn. Let's see how that worked out. Well, it didn't work out well, did it? And then, Vasily wants to stop entity research. He contacted Rama already. What do you think? Don't know. I'm not sure whose note that's from. Also, I like how you can take something off the wall, and then if you go to a different wall, you can just stick it back on. Oh, You can't stick it back there. But you can stick it anywhere on this wall. That's quite nice. I like how you can stick post-it notes. So, future experiments. Reaction to electrical charge, electromagnetic, anti-grav, spectrum analysis. Communication. So this is the entity in the cave. They want to try and figure out if they can communicate with it. So this guy seems pretty calm, to be honest, about this. Object seems to be older than surrounding bedrock. I see. So whatever this thing is, it predates the bloody moon of Saturn. So presumably, yeah, the only way the entity... Oh, wait, is this a cupboard? Oh, can we open this? Ooh, we can open this. Oh, this is cool. That's nice. Got a little cupboard here. Oh, what's this thing? What's one of these? What is this? I don't know what this is. B. It's a thing. Oh, it's a key. That was a key. That's important. And then his nice little... His driving license here. Contract start 1989. So he's been working this for flipping 6 years. Oh, and he's being managed by Amanda P.o.l.l.e.n. His own flipping... No, never have a husband managed by his wife or a wife managed by her husband. Just don't have family members manage each other. That's a clear conflict of interest, damn it. My wife, astrobiologist, Dr. Amanda P.o.l.l.e.n. Yes, indeed, confirmation there of their relationship. Karen's room, meanwhile, has got a few more homey touches. She's kind of put a few more kind of little, little touches like the this little kind of home is where the heart is thing. Oh, hang on. In the future, this was hung up in the gym, suggesting possibly that the woman in the future, in December, this is her. Karen was the last one left alive. All the others were either gone or dead. She was the last one. So what have we got here? Dear Jessica and Ethan, I got your card. It was delightful to see your faces again. Hope you're enjoying your time with Grandma. I'm here at the rings of Saturn. Remember when we saw Saturn at the observatory? So very far from home. I miss you so much. Don't forget to play, draw, and sing. Your kids only want you should do kid stuff. But if Grandma asks for your help, she never finished that note. Fine. And there presumably are her children with their terrifying, terrifying ears. If I had kids and they looked like that, I'd probably flee to Saturn as well. And then one more tape marked for Ethan and Jessica. But before, actually, put that away for a second. Apparently we've got these notes here that might be important. So, September 1994. Yeah, we know it's not 94. And then it is... Oh! She only marked until January the 19th. Intriguing. But yeah, there was a tape that she marked that. Oh, but we've got to open her closet as well. Check if there's anything interesting in her closet. There probably will be. Oh, more tapes. More tapes. Karen's therapy. Karen's therapy? That's interesting. And then where she went to school. More where she went to school. That's just her unisex underwear. Oh, good old unisex underwear. That's a good way to make you feel nice and at home. Nice. There's a nice set of unisex underwear. And this guy presumably has, yeah, a cupboard I did actually miss as well. So what have we got in his cupboard? Suddenly the note from Ion makes sense. In his cupboard, there's a note from his father, presumably. Ion, I hope you're well. If you truly believe in this research, I can respect that. However, this is just another one of your little adventures following in the footsteps of your childhood hero. That will be a disappointment. When you return, there'll be an open position ready for you at LTHC. Regardless, make your own decision. So his father not entirely sure about his job here. After things started going around here, Ion basically said, Dad, I'll come and work at your company. Just send a shuttle to pick me up. Excellent. So, the note to Ethan and Jessica. Plug that into the machine here.
Hi kids, this is Mom. I'm sending you this audio tape so you can hear my voice. My days here on Titan are based on routines. Every day I go and check certain places in the base for broken things. If something is broken, I fix it. Sometimes I have to build something new. Like tomorrow, I'm going to build an extension to a platform in a very deep cave. Wow. That place is something I can't even explain.
So that tape is presumably from before everything started going wrong. They'd found the cave, they'd found the entity, but they thought it was just a fun thing to experiment with, and it was all fine. And then Karen's therapy. That was the other tape in Karen's room.
Today I was really busy at work. Some hoses in the hydro needed urgent fixing. That made me forget about people at home for a while. It almost scared me. I don't want to forget them. I'm here for them. And even if I need to focus on my tasks, I want to remember why I'm doing this. I also wonder where Vasily finds these therapeutic methods. Drawing, talking to yourself on a tape, disco cycling. What What's next? Running naked outside?
So we've been through the 3 rooms we can get to so far, and while we've got a fun little like insight into the crew and how they operated and their pasts and so forth, we still haven't found that 5th tape that goes in the thing in the library. No sign of that yet. But it looks like the door to hydroponics is indeed open. So we may as well head that way. What's one of these things? Oh, this is not one of these things. No one ever bloody answers. Probably because they've already left on the bloody train to blow up the bloody base, and I'm about to be blown up any given second. But now, hydroponics, how does it look in its heyday? Oh, wow. Okay, that's kind of cool. Welcome to hydroponics. And the bees. There's bees. Just as we thought there were supposed to be. There were supposed to be bees. They were supposed to be coated in a luminescent thing. Ooh, this is cool. This is very cool. And then, oh! Yeah, I can see some pollen going on. Oh, no, that's not pollen. I'm guessing that's actually electricity. They're both bad, but technically the electricity is probably worse. This leads actually into the cargo bay. That's the first time we'd been allowed to go in there. But let's go down to the thing in a second. Or can I get back to the... Can I get back to this thing? This is the research lab, which is locked. But I don't see a way to hack this one. But yeah, this is the door that was originally locked. Oh, hang on. Is water just supposed to be leaking out of those pipes? I really hope so. Yes, this appears to be open now. So that's now open. Well, it was locked a minute. I don't want to step through in this case, get bloody locked. I have to go through the whole kind of going into the future and stepping through in the dark future and something. I'd rather just stay in this. I like this era. This era is nicer here in the past. I like the past. Though actually, wait, hang on. If they're currently on their way to blow up the base, I know they can't succeed. Because in 10 months' time, this base is still here. So why did their plan fail? Well, I'm guessing that... I'm blaming the bees. I'm blaming the bees for the failure. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as it becomes increasingly clear that we're dealing with a Waters of Mars style scenario, some sort of terrible alien parasite that's making changes to bees, to people, possibly to plants, and it cannot possibly be allowed to reach Earth, and yet played over 2 time periods. People determined to destroy this thing, destroy the base back in February of 1995, and yet come December 1995, does still appear to be here in some form or other at least. There's definitely a little bit more time hopping to do yet. Yes, I would say, based on what I've seen so far of all the kind of the Oculus Rift games that exist in the world, this is probably one of the most interesting Oculus Rift games. So if you have an Oculus Rift, I would recommend this extremely highly. If you do not have the Oculus Rift, I would say it may be worth a look if you are into psychological horror games like this, the kind of the slow-paced, looky-aroundy, PC story together-y typey games. If you are not into psychological horror and you don't have an Oculus Rift, probably this won't be the game to win you over. But hey, if you enjoyed something like Soma, may well be worth a look indeed. I probably won't do any more on the channel. Honestly, like games like this, I generally only like showing off like the little kind of the opening bits of, because, you know, they're very linear and they're very story-based. So really the best enjoyment comes from discovering it for yourself. So I will put a link to this in the description down below, and I think it may well be of interest to a few of you. So maybe more of this sort of thing to come, ladies and gentlemen. Do always let me know via Twitter or Reddit or email or comment or whatever if you come across a new psychologically horror game that you think I might find interesting and worth looking at. I'm always happy to give them a look. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Pollen. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Here, have a hat. Oh, you don't have a head. I'm sorry. That was really insensitive of me. Oh, I don't want to interface with whatever this is, but alright. Oh, God, he's running Windows 8. No bloody wonder it's all gone tits up. Fire extinguisher, if it's a choice between you and me, I'm afraid I'm sacrificing you, just FYI.